Please put your mobile phones on silent. Kindly also fill in the survey in order to be able to develop future events. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. Ladies and gentlemen, peace be with all of you. On behalf of His Excellency Professor Jamal Sanad Suwaidi, the Director General of the ECSSR, I would like to welcome all of you in this lecture, which is entitled the Emirates Center for Strategic Studies and Research, Silver Jubilee Between Achievement and Miracle. The lecture will be given by His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Muwaffaq Mohammed Ajlouni. Professor Muwaffaq Ajlouni started his career by working in the Jordanian Parliament, and he started working for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Jordan in 1982, where he worked in a variety of roles, including Director of Latin America and Central American Department. Dr. Al-Ajlouni served at Jordanian embassies to Australia, France, Chile, and Italy. And finally, he worked as the ambassador of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan in Uzbekistan. He represented Jordan in many local and global conferences. Dr. Al-Ajlouni currently works as a professor of political sciences at the University of Jordan since the year 2018. He is a diplomatic advisor, a member of the Board of Trustees of Aqaba University of Technology. He acts as an advisor to the London Center for Consultancy and Research and the Cambridge Center for Consultancy Research and Training. Dr. Al-Ajlouni holds the Order of Independence. He is also the manager of Farah Center for Strategic Studies. Please, Ambassador Dr. Muwaffaq Al-Ajlouni, the floor is yours to give the lecture, please. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful, peace be with all of you. May Almighty Allah always grant the UAE and the wise leadership of the UAE and the people of the UAE the blessings of safety, peace, and prosperity, and grant them blessings all the time. Your Excellency, the Director General of the ECSSR, Professor Dr. Jamal Sanad Suwaidi, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, our dear guests, peace be with all of you. At the beginning, please allow me to express my congratulations on this wonderful and blessed occasion, where we celebrate the Silver Jubilee of the establishment of the Emirates Center for Strategic Studies and Research. This blessed event, which takes us back to very rich establishment of the center 25 years ago. Every single year out of those 25 years have been filled with authentic Emirati knowledge and dissemination of knowledge at all levels, political and economic and social and security wise. The impact of the ECSSR was not limited to the UAE or the GCC. This beacon of knowledge was disseminated at light speed worldwide, thanks to the wise administration of His Excellency, the Director General of the Center, Dr. Jamal Sanad Suwaidi, and the outstanding staff of the ECSSR, who have been working diligently and relentlessly to enable the ECSSR to take its outstanding status and continue to prosper and achieve further success. The credit for this also goes back to the wise leadership and its unlimited support and the support of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed and the excellent administration and management of His Excellency Dr. Jamal Sanad Suwaidi. Yes, it's a Silver Jubilee. The achievements through this Silver Jubilee have been achieved very diligently over the past 25 years. Many achievements that all of us are proud of. They have deep roots and they have reached out to the different corners of the world, which is eager to knowledge. Those great roots of knowledge have been blessed by the late Sheikh Zayed, God bless his soul, and then his march and development were carried forward by his followers and his sons, the Sheikhs of the UAE, and the entire Arab world and the whole world is benefiting from this blessed Silver Jubilee and those wonderful Emirati minds. Your Excellency, the Director General of the ECSSR, ladies and gentlemen, the word achievement in Arabic means making something that takes us to the levels of excellence and outstanding performance and enables us to achieve our objectives, in the sense that this wonderful think tank it continues to be highly successful and ensures that it delivers great achievements in expert domains, and to be able to handle this task, which is quite difficult for others, and to lead the way in research and proposing solutions to overcome political, economic, and social challenges. And it is fully prepared to address all of these challenges through those highly devoted and genuine efforts and this sense of belonging to the UAE to achieve success. An achievement is the ability to offer outstanding performance as quickly and as independently as possible, and to overcome difficulties and achieve a high level and an elevated level, an unprecedented one, which is the network system of thinking, emotions, and the efforts exerted to reach excellence and to reach the highest levels of success and to provide added value at the social level, and to be able to live up to the highest levels of honor and excellence with regards to the achievements that no regular individual can achieve. And its ability to achieve this great success and achieve things that others perceive of as quite difficult or out of reach, and the ability to handle and to process ideas in an independent and professional manner within all the aspects of excellence, and feeling this sense of pride in a way that is highly successful and efficient. In addition to that, an achievement is the ability to reach the desired objectives, and reaching the highest levels of success that reflects a great deal of mastery and excellence at the political, economic, and social aspects, and security aspect as well, and to be able to take the lead and deliver results that require overcoming difficult obstacles, and this can be only achieved by those who are relentlessly pursuing highly elevated objectives and who seek to meet outstanding standards to pave the way for the prosperity of their homelands, in addition to their keenness on achieving sublime objectives. The ECSSR is the center that is synonymous with success and excellence. Through those drivers for success, we can realize that it is there is almost a consensus that among scholars and scientists that the driver for achieving success and excellence has been the driving force to the success behind the success of the ECSSR, and to reach this epitome of success. And through its activities, different editions, workshops, and unlimited efforts, it has been able to achieve its desired objectives. In this context, we can realize the driving force behind the success of the ECSSR as a positive force represented in the general management of the center to achieve true success and excellence by being relentless, persistent, and exerting perseverance to take the lead and overcome all other think tanks and similar think tanks globally. I will further highlight this later on. It is actually a fact that over the past 25 years, the center has been leading the way and achieving excellence in the field of strategic studies and research, and has been supporting the decision-making process and helping and supporting the GCC community in general and the Emirati community in particular. And it has submitted and highlighted and covered many local, regional, and international topics that are diverse in nature, which have been covered by hundreds, or let's say thousands of events, editions, lectures, symposiums, training workshops, and other events, and thereby it has established a name for itself and earned this international reputation in the field of developing human capital in light of the vision of the founder, of the UAE, the late Sheikh Zayed, the founding father of the UAE, God bless his soul, and the wise directives of His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the President of the United Arab Emirates, and the continuous and unlimited support by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. Those years have been filled with achievements, even filled with miracles as represented in the achievements of the center in 25 years, represented in many scientific editions, research papers, consultations, training, and empowering and training researchers, and building the concepts of strategic thinking, disseminating knowledge, and instilling culture at the local, regional, Islamic, and Arab levels, and proposing solutions to overcome the challenges that face the stability of Arab security and international security. 25 years ago, and at this particular day, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the President of the United Arab Emirates, issued a decree to establish the ECSSR, and the center started its march by great efforts and exerting outstanding efforts, thanks to the wisdom and directives of His Highness the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and his unlimited support for the ECSSR. Under this support, His Excellency Dr. Jamal Sanad Suwaidi started proceeding immediately by establishing this center, which represents a true miracle in every aspect of the world. These achievements actually represent great miracles that could not be achieved by other think tanks globally that have been established for hundreds of years. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to this wise leadership and the far-sighted management approach adopted by His Excellency Dr. Jamal Sanad Suwaidi, and this unlimited support to those scientific editions and books and events, symposiums, training workshops, and recommendations submitted to the decision makers. This and all of these efforts have become embedded in the high-profile status of the ECSSR, which issued many topics and many studies that cover a diverse and a wide range number of political, economic, social, and ecological aspects that are of concern to the UAE, GCC, Arab, and Islamic countries and the whole world, in addition to the outstanding effort in culture and civilization, especially with regards to the development of human capital and the supporting the decision-making process and holding symposiums and workshops and local and international conferences and workshops and specialized workshops and study symposiums and workshops that tackle issues related to the activities of the center, research centers, and coping with developments at the local and the international levels. Over the past 25 years, the management of the ECSSR exerted unlimited efforts to work relentlessly 24/7 to provide hundreds of studies and activities for researchers and students and postgraduate students at diverse scientific domains. At the same time, it has become the key platform for Emirati and international scholars, and it published hundreds of books that have genuine studies that have observed the authenticity and accuracy of scientific research studies, which enabled Arab and international researchers to implement best practice and implement the scientific rules that have been fully observed in the center. This image was taken almost 19 years ago. I found it for His Royal Highness King Abdullah II in this center. All of us know this unique transcription of the great support of the power of the Union by His Highness Sheikh Zayed, God bless his soul. This book, which was translated into 10 languages and was issued in 5 Arabic editions, and the occupied 3 islands of the UAE, which was the first documentary book about the 3 occupied Emirati islands that are occupied by Iran. Moreover, you already know, ladies and gentlemen, the books and editions of the ECSSR received numerous local, Arab and international awards after 2 years after the establishment of the center. The book by His Excellency Dr. Jamal Sanswedi, The Search for Stability, Iran and the Gulf, received the best humanities studies book in Sharjah Book Fair in September in the year 1997. And this book, which was the book Security of the GCC, received the award of Bin Turkey Research and Future Research Planning in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, received this award. The book about the early Emirates received the best local writer in Sharjah Book Fair in the year 2004. The center also in 2004 participated as one of the key publishers in Sharjah Book Fairs, and the Humanitarian Intervention International Relations book received the best book award for Arab books in Kuwait Book Fair in the year 2010. The book entitled Britain and the Administrative Situations in the UAE in its early times, 1947-1965, received the best award by Awais Center for Studies and Scientific Research, and the scientific periodical Strategic Vision received an award in Sharjah Book Fair in November 2013 as a key strategic partner. In the year 2006, the book Dates Palms received the Outstanding Publishing Award by Sharjah International Book Fair. The center was established at a very important point in history at the local and international level after a critical monumental moment after the signing of and the establishment of the European Union, and 13 countries joined the UN after the disintegration of the Soviet Union, and we witnessed the deployment of US troops in the region and the focus of GCC states on security. The United Arab Emirates has taken an outstanding role in solving regional and international crises and supporting the peacekeeping processes and boosting stability. And despite all the difficulties and intricacies of all of these international efforts, the ECSSR was established to look into strategic studies for the local and international environment namely the Emirates Center for Strategic Studies and Research, to pinpoint the opportunities and the strategic capabilities of the UAE and provide strategic vision and maximize the benefits and reduce the costs. The center has been able to cope with the electronic development worldwide and established the first website in the UAE, which was inaugurated by His Highness Sheikh bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the foreign minister, as His Highness back then was handling the position of the Minister of Information, established the first intranet and the first video conference that was managed from the in a link with the United States of America. The center has a comprehensive database, and in the Silver Jubilee of the ECSSR, we need to remember that it has been a comprehensive development of electronic progress. Ladies and gentlemen, there have been a number of unlimited and numerous achievements. In 25 years, the center held almost 1,000 events, symposiums, and workshops, and more than 390 surveys and field surveys for the decision-making process. Hundreds of prominent statespeople and key officials at the local, regional, Arab, Islamic and international level visited the center, and many researchers and important scholars. The total number of books in the digital library exceeds more than 1.5 million books, paperback books and electronic books, in addition to maps and manuscripts. Moreover, the center has taken upon itself the responsibility of developing the skills of UAE nationals and trained more than 500 UAE nationals in the center and outside it. The center held the scientific research diploma in training and continuous development, and it has witnessed the graduation of many researchers, some of whom have assumed prominent positions in the UAE, and a number of them also continued to further the research activities. And so far, and the scientific research courses reached 16 courses up till 2019, and thereby the center has been capable of supporting the abilities of the community in the UAE in terms of obtaining knowledge and genuine scientific research, and empowered researchers in the UAE, and issued 5 specialized diplomas in the administrative domain and 4 specialized diplomas in professional development. Moreover, the continuous development and the professional development department is working on the development of all the ECSSR's staff skills and empowering them to be able to cope with the accelerated development in the United Arab Emirates. Since the center is fully aware of its important role in boosting the scientific research capabilities among the largest sector of government employees in the UAE, it has covered a wide range of topics that are of concern to the UAE. The planning, the management of the ECSSR is handling a large number of events and editions and useful debate that empowers us and empowers all researchers in terms of delving deeper into a full understanding of reality, and the decision-making process is also supported through the center in the United Arab Emirates and also in the GCC in general and other friendly countries. In addition to a large number of academicians and researchers who have been participating in the activities of the ECSSR and collaborating with the top think tanks worldwide. Actually, we cannot list all the achievements of the ECSSR over 25 years in a single lecture, on a weekly forum. The large number of activities conducted by the center have become prominent landmarks and annual conferences that have taken and achieved great momentum at the international level. The ECSSR management organized a large number of open and closed symposiums that have reached 53 symposiums and general lectures that have reached 640 lectures that highlighted the latest developments globally and the key ideas and concepts worldwide. The ECSSR publishes a large number of researches and work papers and research papers, in addition to a large number of conferences, symposiums, and the editions published by the ECSSR fill a major gap in the Arab library in terms of political, economic, military, social, and economic studies. It issued many diverse studies, including genuine books, translated books, and a large number of studies that have been in the Arabic and English language. Some of them have been translated into more than 10 languages. The total number of the publications of the ECSSR exceed 1,200 publications, in addition to the books, lectures, and international scientific series and publications that have been issued by the ECSSR. It established a precedent that is unique in the Arab world, which ensures that each single book is published while it meets the best international standards in terms of content and form and appearance as well. Moreover, it published more than 6,900 publications and periodicals that have to do with the world of today and boosting communication and following on the content of social media platforms. It has issued more than 1,830 publications in this regard. The center also issues Horizon of the Future magazine, which is a periodical magazine issued once every 3 months. It has been issued since 2009. It is published twice a year now, and it covers topics that are of great importance to the UAE and to the Arab world in general. It covers many political, economic, ecological, and historical, and scientific and technological topics. Up till now, 31 editions of this magazine have been published. On the other side, the center developed the Media Survey Center to follow up on all the developments globally, and it works relentlessly 24/7 throughout the year in the UAE and sends SMS messages to more than 1,200 decision makers and prominent officials in the UAE, and it meets urgent demands with regards to the content in the news globally, and it has a media archive that comprises more than 1 million media and videos and recordings that cover the span of the entire life cycle of the center since 1994. The management of the center aims in the strategic domain to analyze the different developments and the developments that are anticipated at the local, regional, international arena, and the ramifications on the UAE in terms of the economic, social, and military and security aspects. To achieve this objective, the management of the ECSSR provides also studies about all the UAE activities and concerns and the GCC issues, and the analyzing everything that is related to the national security of the United Arab Emirates and the related studies. On the other side, the center pays special attention to conducting research and studies about the Arab world, and particularly you see this as highlighted a bit about the Palestinian cause, as highlighted by His Excellency Dr. Jamal Al-Suwaidi, that he highlighted that the Palestinian cause is witnessing a critical stage, an unprecedented one, in light of the evil American decision to transfer the US embassy to Jerusalem, which was rejected by all Arab countries and the international community because it represents a clear violation of international law and order and a violation of justice. This was a historic visit by their Highnesses, the late Sheikh Zayed and the late Sheikh Shakhbout, to the Holy Mosque in Al-Aqsa. Now you see here thousands of followers online for the activities of the ECSSR. Morals are the cornerstone of all nations, and if morals vanish, everything vanishes. In addition to the workshops and the different symposiums, more than 54 workshops have been conducted by the ECSSR, and more than 150 workshops, and all of these workshops were organized by the center since its establishment and up till now, which covered a large number of topics, political, economic and social topics. The center prepares strategic studies and provides supporting advice for the decision-making process, and analyzes economic and technological transformations at the local and regional international arena and the ramifications on the UAE, and prepares plans and strategic advice to ensure stability and boost prosperity in the UAE. The center covers in particular the strategic aspects and the political aspects in the UAE, and proposes the development processes and the boosting the UAE's ability to achieve independence from oil and diversify its economy and thereby achieve sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me in this regard to remind you of a saying by His Excellency the Director General of the ECSSR, Dr. Jamal Sanad al-Suwaidi, that the annual celebration of the establishment of the center, which reaches its silver jubilee this year, highlights that the ability to achieve excellence and maintain it is the outcome of dedication and genuine efforts over 25 years to face the challenges of building the country and achieving the ambitions and relentless efforts aiming at ensuring that the ECSSR established a name for itself, not just locally or regionally, but at the international arena, and this has already been achieved. One of the most important, the ECSSR has become one of the most important think tanks worldwide. It has become one of the most strategic research centers at the global level, and therefore we must express our appreciation to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, who has always been providing unlimited support for the center to achieve all of these successes and support the decision-making process in the UAE, and support the UAE and the GCC and the Arab world in terms of the development of human resources and UAE nationals, and empowering them with scientific research capabilities to bear witness of many years of success and excellence. You can also see through this documentary picture, which highlights the success and miracles achieved by the ECSSR until this year of the Silver Jubilee, by achieving scientific excellence and preparing human capital in this regard. The ECSSR throughout those years have been able to highlight this great role almost a miraculous role through highlighting the achievements of the UAE at the regional and international level and the prosperity and success achieved by the UAE thanks to the great heritage of the late Sheikh Zayed, who was followed in his footsteps by His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the President of the UAE, and his brothers, the rulers of the Emirates, and the unlimited support of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and boosting the support and collaboration between the Centre and all the different entities in the UAE to provide expert opinion and counseling and support for the decision-making process and proposing solutions to the topics that fall within the scope of his activities and providing related recommendations and actively participating in committees and research and brainstorming sessions in this success process. The Centre organizes a large number of conferences and symposiums in which many global and international centers participate to discuss political, economic and social issues through signed protocols of cooperation with those international think tanks and research centers which organize collaboration between the center and all of these other international centers and exchanging visits and research. One of the most prominent, a number of the prominent centers which have strong collaboration, scientific collaboration center with the ECSSR include, of course, it's a long list and I cannot mention all of them, but there are many of them, almost dozens of them. The ECSSR on the 31st of January 2019 issued the second edition of the People of Determination magazine, which highlighted outstanding successes and innovations by the people of determination and genuine and authentic stories of many of the people of determination who have achieved great successes at the local and international levels. Thank you, Mohammed bin Zayed. The level of success achieved by the ECSSR and the outstanding achievements made by the Centre and the different activities achieved by the Centre over the past 25 years and the diverse support it has managed to achieve and put forward to the society and to instill culture and knowledge among the decision makers and among the different researchers in the UAE in different domains. All of these efforts could not have been achieved without the unlimited support and the wise advice offered by the wise leadership of the UAE, particularly by His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the UAE, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and his great vision in the management of this wonderful center, His Excellency Dr. Jamal Sanad Suwaidi, Director General of the ECSSR, who is considered one of the leading Arab thinkers in modern times. He has wonderful additions and innovations in the field of academic research and studies at the local, global and international domains. The ECSSR, thanks to its wise management, always seeks to achieve future vision of the UAE in a tangible manner, which is based on the knowledge-based economy and the development of human resources and human capital and the sustainable development, including the UAE 2021 vision and the 2030 Abu Dhabi vision for scientific research locally and at GCC level and the Arab level, and actively participating in the development and progress of this world. We are running out of time, Professor. Those wonderful years of success and almost miracles that have been achieved by the Centre over 25 years in terms of scientific studies and research, and research papers submitted, and consulting and training of researchers in the different domains, and boosting scientific research and strategic opinion, and boosting knowledge at the local and international levels, and proposing many solutions to the issues affecting Arab security and international peace and prosperity. We are talking about the silver jubilee of the center, yet the achievements of the ECSSR have always been golden achievements. We have briefly referred to a number of facts that highlight the success of the center over the past 25 years at all levels, and the many awards that reach almost 50 awards received by the center. And here we see a comparison between a book published by His Excellency Professor Jamal Al-Suwaidi and Dr. Abd Salam Al-Majali, from the tribe to Facebook, and from the poem to the power. These pictures reflect the importance of the Mirage book, which will, God willing, achieve the Nobel Award in literature for Dr. Jamal Al-Suwaidi.
أرجو أن تشاركوني
I hope we can together put our hands together for Dr. Khalid Jamal Al-Suwaidi for this outstanding achievement.
نتطلع إن شاء الله.
We look, God willing, to seeing Dr. Jamal Al-Suwaidi winning the Nobel Award this year, while we celebrate the Silver Jubilee for the establishment of the ECSSR. We hope he will win the Nobel Award for peace. Sorry for this voice of mine, because I'm a little bit ill. Thanks to the leading efforts by the ECSSR in the field of scientific and strategic research and future studies and research, focusing on the causes of the Arab nation over the past 25 years, by those achievements and miracles, and the unprecedented participation of the ECSSR at the Arab and international arena. Now it's time to ensure that we see the establishment of Arab think tanks for strategic studies and research, and to ensure that the General Secretariat of the ECSSR of these Arab think tanks is hosted by the ECSSR, and to see that the Secretary General of this union between Arab think tanks is Dr. Jamal Sanad Swedi, in recognition of the great role played by the ECSSR and the great and elevated position that has been achieved and earned by the ECSSR, and the high progress and prosperity achieved by the UAE in all domains. And I wish you all the best, and thank you, and peace be with all of you. Thank you.
شكرا دكتور على
Would like to thank Your Excellency Dr. Muwaffaq for this wonderful lecture. Now we open the floor to questions. If you have any questions, please stand up, introduce yourself, and tell us briefly your questions, so we'd have the largest number of participants. And then if you want to look compassion, my name is Abdullah Blushi. Dr. Muwaffaq, first I would like to thank you very much for talking about the center to which we belong, and you have reminded us of the starting points and the great achievements that have been accomplished by the center in the field of knowledge and scientific research and studies that achieved in this regard. And we, as members of this center, we are quite proud of this center, and we're proud of being part of the work team in this center, which is playing a great role in the foreseeing the future. Definitely the center has made great achievements, and in the future it will achieve even further successes, and hopefully next week we will be celebrating, God willing, this great event, which is not limited to the celebration of the ECSSR. It belongs to the UAE, and it's a source of pride for the UAE, because the center was first established in the UAE, and it was the first center of its kind, not just in the UAE but at the international level as well. Would like to thank and appreciate the efforts and send our greetings to His Excellency Dr. Jamal Sanad Swedi, the Director General of the ECSSR, who was the first person to put forward this plan and to ensure the success of this center, and granted this global reputation. Now, thank God, the ECSSR has earned an international reputation and a wonderful status locally and globally. Once again, we stress that we are proud of being part of the center, which is a great center. God willing, we look forward not just to maintain the status and the situation that we have achieved and the highly elevated reputation of the ECSSR, and to be always a leading think tank in the world. I just wanted to thank you very much for your wonderful lecture, which is really a wonderful lecture about the ECSSR, which we are proud of being part of. Thank you very much for your words. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. That will be enough for this lecture. We once again would like to, on behalf of His Excellency Dr. Jamal Sanad Swedi, the Director General of the Emirates Center for Strategic Studies and Research, we would like to express our appreciation, and would like to thank His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Muwaffaq Al-Ajdouni. I would like to thank all of you for your kind attendance, and we hope to meet you again in other upcoming lectures. And thank you, and peace be with all of you.